Hello and welcome to The Long View with me, Jon Jordan. So we're doing a first time user experience video and it's a game called Wartide. So let's just going through a trailer that we can't skip. So it's not going to be too long. Oh, we can skip it. There we go. Come on, skip. So, being slightly facetious, I don't like unskippable trailers. Clearly none of this really passes into the game. We'll learn all this stuff. So, there we go. Brutal civil war. Yeah, blue versus red. I've never seen that before. Obviously, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, this thing is slowly loading. So maybe that's why we're trying to keep us occupied as the game progresses towards actually doing it. Oh, good. Oh. The wave at the bottom is now going. Crazy. So obviously the point of a first time user experience is that you get into the game really quickly. You have as few friction points between the person who wants to play the game and the game. So I want to play the game, I want to be playing it now. Now. Anything that doesn't let me play the game now, I'm just like... Obviously, if I wasn't doing a video on it, I might just go, oh, I can't be bothered with this game, I'll go play. Clearly on mobile, there are plenty of games people are playing, and it's quite hard to get people to play a new game because they're playing investing hundreds of hours in another game. So this needs to be a quick process. I should point out this game is in soft launch, so it's not the finished article yet, so there may be some optimization that I'm going to be doing on first time user experience. Goodness me, what are we doing now? Okay, here we go. Ready. Yeah, I've been ready for a while. Region failed. Please purchase the software application first. Well, this isn't really very good, is it? It's a free to play game as far as I know. So I don't know what that was about. Maybe that's some sort of something in development. So here we go. Typical kind of a tutorial thing where we have a massive battle, which we're not really in control over, but it just shows us kind of wow in about 2 months' time. This might be kind of level we're at. Okay, so I'm the rightful king. Yeah. Who sucks to you? Do my special attack. And I'm going to wave. Enough. Oh goodness me! Zeus has obviously decided he's had enough. Or whoever the god is there is. Olympus, is it? Poseidon. Of course. Tap and hold to fast forward by 4. Come on then. Quick. So obviously we've got the Atlantis, the lost world of Atlantis is the backstory. And we're going to go straight into a map that this tutorial lady is telling us about.
Let's go.
So located the bandits, send our troops this way. Oh, okay. Okay, so these are just the names. Battle costs food, but rewards will be worth it. Okay, so it's getting an idea of the energy situation. We can see the food there is a salmon steak, by the look of it. Add us to your team. I'm a powerful fighter. Yeah. So, yeah, artillery hero. Oh, she's our tutorial lady. So ranged defender and melee, the typical RPG classes. We're going to deploy our troops. We can see at some point we can have 5. So it looks like from that earlier. So we can see from this early one was we have kind of the heroes and we also have their kind of little minion guys.
Let's go.
Deploy me and my boys to target area and we'll flank these weaklings. Okay.
Yeah.
So getting an idea about strategy. When one of us flanks the enemy, we do extra damage on the first strike. So the flanking here, as you can see, so you need to protect your flanks. I guess that's what we're learning.
Hey.
Dimitri archers are exposed. Deploy my troops in front of her. Okay, so the archers stay at the back. And then looking like we don't have a lot of control of what goes on apart from the hero characters and their special attacks, which I'm sure at some point we'll get to auto play. So that's kind of right where these squad-based RPGs have all gone now. So gameplay, which is this bit, is kind of interesting, but often playing the game is just really auto-play stuff that makes you focus on the meta game, which is leveling up characters and gaining resources. So there we go. That was nice and easy, but that wasn't, for a first tutorial, it's not too bad. It showed us some tactical moves. More bandits, okay. More salmon steaks. And we've got a power, as you see at the top of the screen there was a power, so we get an idea about who's at the strength of different teams. More bandit deployment to flank position. Okay, so we're gonna, oh okay, so we're moving him right across. But now we've left our flank exposed. So we can see there on the red dotted line that the enemy's going to attack us. Let's see how we get on. Again, I imagine you're gonna... Have you noticed the hero energy collecting in the t-shirt? Okay, so it's a collected one that you then use between the so she gets to use her one first because she's got 3 dots, the other one's in 3 and 5. Okay, so the other thing is she needs to be in line with the one that she's attacking. So off we go. Can we speed this up? No. Speed this up. Speed attack. Zoom. So it's all over for those poor old archers. Another victory for our boys. So we can see we've got experience, we've got some resources, we've got some gems, look like a hard currency. Look like we're going to level up next time round as well.
Let's go.
So should we do another one? Yeah, looks like we're doing another one. So you have to say, it's the first time we used experience, we had the hassle of getting in the game, but now this is going quite swimmingly. 5 groups of artillery, swap deployment positions to break their weak defences. So what are we doing here? So we're moving him there, are we?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what that move was. Okay, don't really know why we did that. Your great white vortex ability. So that's what we're looking for in this one. Take the 4 oranges and unleash the great white vortex. Because he's in the middle now and he's going to... Okay, so this is powerful. So you want to get in the middle of the enemy troops. And there we go. Another stunning victory. Typical 3-star we can see, so we get to that's the best. We've totally done everything. We may I guess if you lose one of our warriors, we get a 2-star or a 1-star, which will have consequences on how we can maybe repay them. Every energy we defeat drops mana. Use this resource to upgrade our boots in the system. Okay, so we've had 3 battles. We see how the gameplay works, and now we're going to go. City building stuff is much more about meta game. We're not really building cities in the way you would do a Clash of Clans. The cities are there, but I'm sure there will be some levelling up. So anyway, we're going to go into hero. So you can see our heroes. There's our sharpshooter. Spend mana to upgrade her special attack to level 2. So it's going to be 37 of the mana we're going to use. We've actually got quite a lot by the look of it. We've got 443. So that's good. But I can't do it again, so that's interesting. Why can't I level that up again? Maybe because I have to be. Maybe she has to have leveled up, I imagine. Okay, so they all can be. All have their special attacks leveled up by the things. Point with damage deal legging. Right. So we've seen that, and we can also see other attacks that he's got when he's a Nephalite warrior, when he's an Ascendant Protector, when he's a renowned champion. He gets other things that he can do similarly with all the other ones. Please follow the on-screen prompt. Okay, no freeloading here. I expect to get to battle now. No. Okay. Let's keep going then. So we don't have to finish this entire thing. Tutorials are quite difficult to balance, really. I think you want to have them as short as possible, but equally you want to get people into certain elements of the game. Looks like Lendros needs your arrows as backup more than I do right now, Demetrius. So what am I doing now? Okay. Oh, that doesn't really tell me very much, does it? Okay, I say so. We're seeing that there's more of these red guys, so we're going to move her into that channel. I think you can do a big attack for 5 engines. So we're waiting for 5 now to do the final. Shield. We'll get 3 further. Here we go. Vortex, off it goes. And finally, is vanquished. What we've got here, new max hero level is level 3. Okay. Continue. Now I wonder, obviously we can see at the bottom there's normal and there's 2 other ones that are locked, probably hard and legendary. It's a typical thing you can do, so you go back and play them at a harder level. We can also see, actually we can't do this now, but there's a raid button, so there's a different currency. I've got 5 of them at the top of the screen. There's 5 of those crossed swords, so a raid is basically where I go in, I've 3-starred it, and I can just get the resources out. Kind of like in certain games in the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, it's called sim tickets. Sorry. So the other thing to have a look at here, that's quite a nice bit of 3D on there. So a lot of these things are now locked, battle through different regions to unlock things. PvP, finish region 2. So you know, battle through region 1 to unlock the treasury. So the treasury looks like that will be the shop. Alliance level 10, Oracle level 7, heroes we saw before. List. Okay, so we can just see a whole bunch of heroes. Most of them are locked at the moment because we've only just started the game. Quest mail, daily. These are all locked. Oh no, they're not. The daily rewards. That's very typical now. I mean, every free-to-play game worth its salt would have a daily reward. So I've got some shards. Looks like how we unlock characters as we get shards or cards, depending on the way the game wants to do it. But you need a certain number to unlock the characters. And then here we go. We're in typical shop. Can I buy anything at the moment? No, I only have 28 of those shards, packs. These things are done. That's a typical shop. So there we go. I don't want to spend too long on the first image experience. It's not so much about the game, more about the kind of getting into the game. And we can see kind of got in quite nicely after a bit of a tomfooling around with downloads and unskippable trailers, but got there in the end. And certainly the game, once you get into the game, I think pretty smooth. You go straight in there. Another interesting thing just to point out, we haven't had this yet. Normally, the thing I hate the most when I fire up a game is I get a push notification prompt saying, do you want push notifications? So haven't seen that here. I would imagine when we finish that first level, we will kind of finish this tutorial, and then at that point it will say, do you want push notifications? It will have its own in-game splash screen that will bring up the push notification request, and if we say yes, it will then take us to the official iOS push notification prompt, which can only be shown once, which is why it's important that you show that in the right place. The only other thing I'll look at is the username. So can I edit my profile? It's interesting that it hasn't asked us to do this. It's given me a weird name. Sometimes I think it's quite good to give people the option to do names. Maybe again it would do that at the end of the tutorial. But people like to personalise things, I think. So there we go. That is Wartide. As I say, it's currently in soft launch at the moment, so I imagine coming out in the next couple of months. So I think, obviously, to point out, things may change. It's not the finished game at the moment. Being published by Flaregames in Germany. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Thanks for watching. So the long view is about playing free-to-play games for as early as possible, and for as long as possible. So certainly be going into Wartide over the next coming weeks and doing some more videos about how the game kind of progresses. So don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon.